Guys, today is a sad day in the office for all my combat sports enthusiasts, all my combat sports fans, because I'm sure most of you have heard the news by now. Hulk Hogan has passed away at the age of 71. I'm not gonna lie, I was not expecting that. If you're around the same sort of age as me, I'm 27. Even if you're in like your early 30s, you would know about Hulk Hogan. He is an iconic face that will be remembered in the wrestling era. I mean, the wrestling world. What an era he had. To be honest, if not, he probably is one of, if not the, he is one of the most iconic and most well-known wrestlers in the world. Like, you mentioned Hulk Hogan, even guys younger than me or kids younger than me will know about him. People older than me know about him. So yeah, he's a very iconic figure in the in the wrestling world, and it's sad to see him go out. I know there's been some controversy around him. Apparently, I've been seeing some people say, "Oh, he's racist," this, that, and the other. Listen, I don't know too much about all of that. All I know is the wrestling side of stuff. I haven't really kept up to date with anything to do with Hulk Hogan for a very, very long time. I'm talking years. So I don't really know. I know obviously he was part of Donald Trump's presidential election. I know he was one of the people that spoke in favor of Trump. So yeah, man, it's crazy, man. Like, obviously, let me find the article, because if I'm correct, he suffered a cardiac arrest. Sorry, guys, my fucking internet is moving weird. But yeah, apparently he suffered a cardiac arrest, which is sad. The thing is, 71 is still not young, but it's a decent age. I mean, you would want to. I'm sure he would have wanted to have lived some more. All right, yeah. Let's read the BBC, even though I don't really fuck with the BBC for various reasons. But anyways, it says here, bro, I don't want to hear I don't want to read the fucking. I don't care about the tributes, bro. I want to see I want to see the article. Bro, why are they showing? I don't care. I don't care about all of this, bro. No, man, that article's not doing us justice, man. Let's see. Let's see this one, bruv. I ain't paying, bruv. You can suck my. I'm gonna have to accept it. Alright, cool. Let's see. Alright, cool. Goodbye, brother. Wrestling icon Hulk Hogan died. Hulk Hogan dead at 71 after suffering cardiac arrest, as family breaks silence with touching statement. And apparently, I was watching someone's video just a minute ago before I started recording this, and apparently some people actually knew of the news a few days ago. Apparently he's been unwell and he's been in hospital. So yeah, man, it's crazy, man. Literally, apparently he's been in hospital for 3 days and he's passed away, man. It's so quick how, like, 1 minute you could, like, be having the time of your life, and then the next minute, and it's sad, man. This is why you just got to make the most out of every moment as much as you can. It's easier said than done, but you just have to try. Obviously, we see Hulk Hogan here with a lady. He was a bit of a ladies' man, for those of you that don't know. So, But let's continue with the article. It says his ex-wife had just days ago shared a heartbreaking picture of the good old days with Hogan. Hulk Hogan, the wrestling icon and WWE Hall of Famer, has died aged 71 after suffering cardiac arrest at home. Hogan, born Terry Jean Bollier, I don't know how to say that, died just a month after rumors swelled about his ailing health, including that he was on his deathbed. Hogan's wife Sky had recently quashed rumors that the wrestling legend's health was failing, saying his heart was strong and he was recovering from a neck procedure that had been performed in May. Jimmy Hart, Hogan's former longtime manager, updated fans on the Hulkster's health on Tuesday, saying in an X post that he was doing phenomenal. But on Thursday, Hogan died after police and emergency medical personnel were called to his home in Clearwater, Florida at 9:51 a.m. Clearwater police told the US Sun that first responders arrived at Hogan's home after receiving a call about a cardiac arrest. Paramedics spent 30 minutes performing CPR on Hogan at his home in an attempt to revive him before they ultimately transported him to the Morton Plant Hospital, according to People. I'm guessing People is some sort of news outlet. The WWE Hall of Famer was wheeled out of his home on a stretcher and loaded into an ambulance, according to TMZ, which first reported his death. Hogan was pronounced dead at the hospital at 11:17 a.m. His family said in a statement that he was surrounded by loved ones when he died. I'm not even gonna bother reading all of this, but yeah, it's sad, man. Legend of the game. I'm surprised if you're watching this and you say you don't know him, because if you say that I don't think I'll believe you. Let's see if we can get some iconic moments up here of Hulk Hogan. Okay. Alright, cool. So this is from Donald Trump's.
All you lowlifes, all you scumbags, all you drug dealers, and all you crooked politicians need to answer one question, brother. What you gonna do when Donald Trump and all the Trumpomaniacs run wild on you, brother? All you...
Fucking hell, man, what a guy.
WWE referees whose secret... WWE...
All you low...
As you guys can see, he was a very animated guy, you know. Let's see.
Hogan is mounting and punching.
I was on the pain pills. I did have doctors just writing prescriptions after prescriptions. And all of a sudden, it becomes a vicious cycle. As they were giving me the pain meds, I was in crazy pain. I couldn't even function. But as soon as things started to wind down, you know, they would keep giving me the pain meds. You know, it got to a point where when I had the 10th back surgery, the pharmacy would call me, your prescription's ready.
Well, from the sounds of things, man, he's probably been through a lot of pain. So maybe it was the right time. You know, like, I'm not Muslim. Obviously, I've grown up in a Christian household, but half of my family's Muslim. And, you know, as I'm going to say it as how a lot of my Muslim brothers would say it, they would say Allah is the greatest of planners. And maybe Allah just thought, you know, Allah or God, whatever you believe in, maybe you just thought that, you know, it's time for this man to go, kind of put him out of his misery. Because, you know, when you're at that sort of age and you're just constantly going through pain, it must be a lot to deal with, man, especially at that old age where, you know, mentally and physically you're not as strong as you would have been prior. But yeah, guys, I just wanted to make this video to, you know, honor man like Hulk Hogan. Obviously iconic face, iconic person for the wrestling community, for the wrestling scene, even for combat sports as a whole, man. Like, so, you know, shouts out to Hulk Hogan, and may he rest in peace, man. It's Big M's. I'm out, man. I'll see you guys again tomorrow.